it's me, Blanche, and I notice this time of year a lot of people are panicking. You know, they've been wearing their coats over their bodies all winter long, and then summer comes up and they're like, oh, I don't want to wear like shorts and bathing suits and expose this body that I've been hiding all winter long. So what do? They start exercising a lot, like crazy amounts of cardio, hours of it. And then they scale back their diet. They start starving themselves. And you know what happens sometimes? They don't lose any weight. Sometimes they'll even gain weight. And they're like, this is so unfair. What the hell is going on here? Well, I'm here to tell you that oftentimes the reason for a stall in weight loss has nothing to do with exercise and diet. There's one hidden reason that could be causing weight gain or weight to be stalled. And I'm going to share that with you right here on Feast in the Middle East. Believe it or not, the one thing that could be hindering fat loss is stress. Yeah, stress is a big thing. A lot of people might think, well, stress, that's kind of not a tangible thing. Can't really do too much about it. Life is stressful. There's no way that stress could affect or impact weight loss or weight gain, but really it can, because when you're overly stressed, that causes insulin resistance. And what does insulin resistance cause? It causes fat storage. So there are two kinds of stress. There's psychological stress and there's physical stress. So while you might not be psychologically stressed, you might be putting physical stress on your body. And how would you do that? By, for example, doing way too much cardio. You know, the overzealous people, I see them in my fitness classes all the time that are like, yeah, I ran for an hour and I'm gonna do another half an hour on the elliptical, and then I'm gonna do another half an hour on the bike, and then I'm gonna do, and it's just like, whoa. You are increasing your cortisol levels through the roof. Cortisol is that stress hormone that does lead to insulin resistance, that does lead to fat storage. So, what are some exercises that you can do that won't elevate cortisol? Well, there is one particular exercise, and that is just walking. So walking, not like super power walk, but like a nice, long, non-stressful walk where you're like hearing the birds singing, you're looking at trees, maybe you're walking your dog. That can actually lower cortisol levels. So I'm not saying don't kill it in the gym. I do it all the time. I like intense exercise. I like doing high intensity interval training. I like weightlifting and all that good stuff. And all that is good for you. But if you're doubling up on cardio, like long duration type of cardio activities where you're going hour after hour each day, that's totally going to increase your cortisol, which can lead to fat storage because your body is in stress mode. So what are the signs that your body is stressed out? Well, one is that you're super fatigued. You feel like you need to take a nap all the time. You can't do the workouts you used to be able to do. So before you could do your workouts with gusto and really do a great job. Now it's like, you're like, I can't do anything. This is just so, why can't I do this workout the way I used to? Another way you could find out if you're stressed is if your cravings are out of control, where you find yourself daydreaming about muffins and cupcakes and cookies, and you're like grabbing at them, and you're like going through the store with your cart, and you're like, all right. That is a sign that your body is stressed and you need to just chill out with the workout. So while a lot of people are doubling up on the cardio, guess what else they're doing? They're totally starving themselves. And that increases cortisol even more, and that leads to even more fat storage. So when you're just like ramping it up and doing 2 hours of cardio a day, and you're scaling back your food dramatically, thinking that you're gonna lose weight, what's gonna happen is your body's gonna fight against you and hold on to that fat. So I propose, if you are going to really work out a lot, then you should increase your calories a bit to make up for that. And if you scale back your calories, then you should not work out as much, because then you won't be taxing your body so much. So the formula is work out more, eat more, or work out less, eat less, and then your body will be more balanced. So I mentioned that you could take long walks to reduce cortisol, but there are a lot of other things you can do to reduce cortisol as well. Taking a nap, taking a warm bath, doing some yoga, laughing with your friends, hanging out with your friends, basically anything that brings you happiness, that brings you joy and relaxation. It's very important to incorporate that into your daily activities. Things like meditation, for example, do wonders for reducing the cortisol levels in your body so that your body doesn't feel like it's in this severe stress mode. Of course, on this channel, I'm all about the food. So what are some foods that can actually reduce stress? Well, let me give you a list. First of all, foods like pumpkin seeds, turkey, and eggs can release serotonin in your brain because they have tryptophan. And serotonin is that feel-good chemical in your brain, so that if you eat these foods, they actually cause a relaxing and calming effect. So I actually recommend that you eat these foods before bedtime to kind of calm you and relax you before going to sleep. Now, believe it or not, your brain health is connected to your gut health. So if you have a healthy gut, you're gonna have a mentally sound brain. And how do you improve your gut? Well, by eating foods with pre and probiotics. Stuff like yogurt, for example, sauerkraut, kombucha, and even miso. All of those foods contain healthy, beneficial bacteria that will make your gut a lot more balanced, which will then make your brain a lot more balanced. There really is a connection between the two that a lot of people don't talk about. And I find that those foods are fantastic for balancing your gut bacteria. As far as what kinds of fruits are beneficial for lowering your stress, blueberries. Hands down, the antioxidants in blueberries increase the dopamine level in your brain, and that helps in your memory, in your cognition, your relaxation. The antioxidants are crucial in balancing out your mood. And finally, here's another great reason to eat dark chocolate. Dark chocolate produces anandamide. It's a neurotransmitter in your brain that blocks feelings of pain and depression. How about that for your chocolate fix every day? That gives me another excuse to eat chocolate every day. So if you try all of these methods, hopefully that will help reduce your stress between the diet that you eat and the stress reducing mechanisms that you do every day. And then maybe you will see that your body will sort of settle down, feel healthier, more vibrant, more energetic, and that's when the weight loss starts to set. I hope that you found these tips useful. If you incorporate them into your daily lives and notice an improvement, I would love to hear about it. And if you have other stress reducing tips, leave it in the comments below. Share it with all of us, because I know a lot of people are always seeking ways to reduce stress in their lives. For more content like this, just hit subscribe, let me know in the comments, and click that bell right next to my name. Until next time, stay healthy, have a safe summer, and I'll be back in my next video.